Hey everyone, Giancarlo Veronini here. I'm at Bungie headquarters in Kirkland, Washington. I'm joined by Chris Carney, multiplayer design lead on Halo Reach, which we actually got to check out today. And Chris, can you tell us a little bit about what we're going to be seeing in the beta, starting with some of the gameplay modes?
Yeah, we're going to be seeing our classic Slayer 4-on-4. That's going to be in the beta, but then we have some new stuff too. So one of the big new things is Invasion. Invasion is a 6-on-6 game type, kind of like Big Team Battle from Halo 3, but it features Spartans versus Elites, a 3-tiered sort of combat system where each tier is like a unique gameplay experience, and then also some other fun stuff.
And can you talk a little bit about sort of the tweaks and things like that have been made to the gameplay and some of the new weapons that we'll be seeing in the beta?
Yeah, sure. So playing as an Elite will be a totally different experience than playing as a Spartan. Elites are bigger, they run faster, they have not instant recharge, but there's health recharges where Spartans need to go find health packs. Weapons-wise, you're going to use the Human Grenade Launcher, the Covenant Grenade Launcher, the Focus Rifle, which is the Covenant Sniper Rifle, and then there's the DMR, which is the new sort of BR from Halo 3.
And we also saw in our playtest today these sort of armor perks, these abilities that you can use while you're out on the battlefield. Can you talk a little bit about those as well?
Yeah, armor abilities are sort of the new version of equipment. Like when you played Halo 3 and you could use equipment, often you'd hold onto that bubble shield but die before you found the perfect time to use it. So now we've built that into your armor, so you have this unique armor ability. You can use it whenever you want to, and there's jetpack, sprint, invisibility, and then armor lock. And then the Elites have Evade, which is their unique armor ability.
And all of these, you'll be able to select from these different loadouts that have these armor perks in them. Can you talk a little bit about sort of the balance that we'll be seeing with those?
Yeah, so each loadout, loadouts are different per game. So in Slayer, for instance, there's 5 balanced loadouts where you all essentially have the same starting weapon, but the armor ability is the unique piece. But Invasion, again, that 3-tiered system, like each round of Invasion has a specific set of loadouts with it. And you're right, like each loadout and each primary starting weapon and secondary starting weapon are kind of a package. So each loadout we tried to balance those against each other, but each one should be a unique gameplay experience.
And one of the other gameplay modes we saw, I think, was the generator defense. What was interesting about that mode for me was the fact that so much of it is focused on actually shutting down or locking down the generators. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, generator defense is 3 Spartans versus 3 Elites, and the Spartans are trying to defend these 3 generators. But the thing that the Spartans can do is they can run up to the generator and lock it down for 30 seconds. So they have to maintain that, like the thing will pop open after 30 seconds and then the Elites can do damage to it, destroy it. And there's 3, so you have to decide where am I going to spend my time. Like, are we going to focus on A and lock that down and try to guard B and C? But yeah, it's kind of a unique gameplay dynamic.
So something that we didn't actually get to play today, but we've heard of, is the arena mode. Can you explain a little bit more in detail what that is?
The arena mode is for the hyper-competitive player. This is Bungie's Top Gun. So every game that you play in arena, you get a rating. And you play enough games during the day, you get a daily rating. Enough days during the season, and you get a season rating. For the beta, we have our preseason. So at the end of the beta, you'll actually see how you stack up against everyone else who played arena in the beta. When we actually ship the game, arena season will probably be about a month. And at the end of that month, we rank everyone, and then we completely reset it, and we start all over again. And then you'll be able to go to your player service record and actually see, like a baseball card, your record for that season. So you play a couple seasons, you can see how you did, you can compare it to your friends, you can explain why you are a better Halo player than they are. So it settles those arguments.
And we also got a little peek at the player investment system where players can earn credits that they can use to customize their Spartan or their character in the game. How extensive will that be in the beta?
The beta has a big set of armor permutations and equipment that you can attach to your Spartan. You buy those with credits that you earn while playing multiplayer. So there's a wide selection of things to choose from. And every game you play, you earn credits. So play for a while, you can start unlocking some pretty sweet stuff and just dress up that Spartan and make them look super cool.
And if you really want to, you can make a pink Spartan.
That's the default color.
Excellent. And we know that the beta is coming out May 3rd, but can you give us a general release date for when we're actually going to finally get to play the final version of Halo Reach?
All we know at this time is it's going to be in the fall. And another thing that's important about the beta is it's still a beta for us. So we're getting a lot of data on the back end, not only about our servers and our hoppers, but also about like weapons, spawns, armor abilities, like how we balance those. That stuff will change based on what happens in the beta. So it's really important.
And one thing we forgot to mention too is that you'll actually, the theater mode is still an option in the beta, so players will be able to take footage, but will they be able to upload it anywhere or things like that, or just keep it locally on their hard drive?
No, I think you'll be able to upload it to your BNet account, your Bungie.net account, and upload films from the beta and screenshots and the like. Yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you so much for joining us. Stay tuned for GameSpot.com for more coverage of Halo Reach.